Hello, good evening, and welcome to Tea and Tickers Live. Hope we're doing okay. So, since I was on last week, what's been happening in the world of YouTube? Well, do you remember I told you about the ex-sex worker who lost a bag of watches worth 2 million quid? Well, he lied. He was blowing his customers. Sorry, he was blowing his customers' money. Sorry. Okay, on with the show. So, who do we have today? We have Patrick. Good evening, Patrick. How are you doing?
Hey,
Thank you
everybody,
for
doing
joining
okay?
us. Good. And we have Brian. Welcome back again, Brian.
Happy birthday, Muhammad Ali.
Yes, and happy
Happy birthday,
birthday
Mo.
to friend of the channel and brilliant supporter of the channel and good old round egg, Muhammad Ali. Happy birthday to you. So we've got a nice little panel here today, but I've got two other guests who are coming in. There they go, the Krays twins. They're not very active at the moment, as you can see. They are doing what they do most of the day, which is sleeping. So for those of you who don't know, we've got Reggie, the white silver dog. He's got bits of silver in his fur. That's on the left, and we've got good old Ronnie with his head positioned down there. Yes, absolutely. So there you go. The Krays twins, welcome. So, gentlemen, what's on the wrist? I'll go first. I have my Omega Speedmaster 1861, 2021 model, bought a few months ago. Still loving it. Yeah, still loving it.
Patrick ran away to put something on his wrist, I'm guessing. So I'm wearing I'm wearing my newest acquisition. It's a 2005 Rolex Cellini Prince.
Okay, let's see that. Let's double screen your account, single screen. Oh, well, no, I haven't seen the screen. No.
Oh,
Okay,
when did you get that, Brian? I didn't know you had that.
Perfectly.
I got it yesterday.
Oh. I had to run because I just got something in the mail myself from Japan.
But wait. Hold on there, Johnny. Hold on. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Super birthday
chat. Muhammad Ali, £19.99. Thanks, guys. Best way to spend my birthday evening. Thank you so much. Really glad you came to join us, Muhammad Ali. You have a choice, and we're glad you made the choice here. Thank you so much.
You might consider looking for better choices in your life, but for now.
Patrick, what's on the wrist, please?
I am wearing an interesting watch. So the Seiko design company sent me a watch for review. So the review's
very
coming
nice.
out this Saturday.
You're getting watch reviews now. Let's have a look again. Now let's just see that. I've remembered how to work StreamYard. Oh, that's an interesting kind of thing. So that's come from Seagull, has it?
Yeah, it's their Richard Mille wannabe watch, and it's a skeleton and it's titanium, and I mean it's really not that bad.
Is it what movement? Is it an ST19 movement?
No. It is a Chinese movement with no name. So that's
okay.
That's where people will either love it or hate it because you don't know what it is.
Brian, let's take another look at your watch since I've worked out how to use StreamYard again. Been a while. Yeah, that's nice, that, isn't it? That is lovely, that. Yes, very nice.
Would you like to see a proper Rolex finished movement?
Yes,
of course. We would love to see a proper finished movement. Oh.
I mean,
very nice.
I have to say though, Brian, my favorite one is the yellow gold version that's very Art Deco, and the movement finishing on that one's even cooler. But
Yes,
but
that
obviously
is
you get a
very
lot more
nice.
wear out of a white gold one like that.
That is very nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
This is they definitely had some. There were some variations of this watch that I've seen over time that I wouldn't use as a doorstop, but there are also some that are really pretty.
so I was due to thought to do an unboxing today, but it's not actually arrived. It's arriving tomorrow, so the unboxing will have to be next week. But that should be quite good. Let's just see who's around in the chat. Chili Badger on the admins. Hello, sir. Thank you very much. The Watch Apprentice. Good evening. Matt H. Good evening. Rolly Mania. Good evening. Thank you for upvoting, Matt H. Everybody, please upvote. Rolling Mania, you got a wig. No, I don't know why you think that. It got a bit. It's got a bit long. It needs a haircut. So no, he ain't got a wig.
He can't afford a proper haircut now. He's got to feed biscuits to the doggies.
Yeah. Hello from father and son watching the show. Hello, Mr. Badger. How you doing?
That means we have to be on our good behavior.
Absolutely. No, they're moving. Yeah, okay. Hell Milk. Hello, gentlemen and Brian. And two dogs.
I mean, should we delve into why Brian is separate from the Hello Gentlemen?
I'm special.
Okay, we carry on. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, thanks for the birthday wishes, Rolly and Thomas. Fears Watch Owners Enthusiast, happy birthday. Excellent. I missed out Thomas Burnett. Good evening, Thomas Burnett. How are you doing, man? Ray Harrison, Harris Horology, happy birthday. Let's see who else is in. So, okay. Yeah, we got a few people in. Thank you, everybody, for watching. So I said, I hope tonight. I said I've got the Krays cam set up. The pain to set up at the right angle to get these two little ones in. Had to swap the camera tripod out and use my camera. We use a tripod that I normally use for the camera for the dogs. Long story.
The camera is actually up on the roof. Those dogs are really huge. They're the size of a wild hippopotamus each.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll be honest. The tripod is called a gorilla pod, and it's got 4 legs, and they bend around. So you can literally tie it around trees and stuff. So I've actually got the tripod tied around the arm of the chair, wrapped around the arm of the chair to point at the dogs. And it works. If you get some, movement from them. Max says, guitar cases. Yes, there were guitar cases, Max, have featured for a number of years when I used to sit with my back to the guitar cases. There are a number of them. Some of them, a lot of them are full. I put a lot of guitars away when I got the dogs, thinking they were going to chew. What, Brian?
They're all empty.
No, seriously. My bank account will be... If they were all empty, my bank account will be a lot fuller, trust me. I have lots of guitars on the wall, hidden away behind amps and everything, and the rest, the really kind of expensive stuff, are in the cases, just until the dogs do. There are, I mean, I've got one guitar lying about, and the dogs have never actually tried to chew it, which I'm quite surprised. They don't seem to like to chew wood, which is good. Talking about wood, Robert Wood. Hello. Good segue there. My dog is doing the same thing, but he's snoring right now. Oh, trust me. He snores. Ronnie especially does snore, but this doesn't pick it up, I'm glad to say. He's not snoring at the moment, but he can properly snore. The Watch Apprentice, have you upvoted, guys? Thank you again, Watch Apprentice. Yes, please upvote. So, I was going to look at some watches and stuff tonight. From Monochrome Watches and Fratello. So what I will do, I will just share my screen and we'll have a look. Got one which might be interesting. Just bear with us a second. Sorry, a bit slow, guys. Just getting used to this streaming thing again. It's been a while. Been good.
I'll curl over there and join the butt parade. And
Yes. Yes. So, can we all see my screen? Yes.
yep.
Oof,
So
that is ugly.
yeah, but it's a TPG Special, isn't it? Casino. There you go.
And today's theme is TPG watches.
Yes. Yeah, it's ugly, but as soon as I saw that, I thought, yeah, that's worth a mention.
I mean, I see that it's got a trigger, so I'm guessing, can you play it?
I don't know. Let's go into it and have a look. It's a tourbillon, is it? Play a wrist-worn gambling machine for you to entertain your friends with. Blow your 5 million, folks, on on your wrist casino. Oh my god, it's not nice, is it? Look at this. Spinning the wheel.
No.
General concept of any gambling is risk versus roulette. So it's a... Yeah, so you literally must have a button on it you press. Oh, yeah. That's just ugly.
It comes with a letter from Jacob that says, "Dear customer, we appreciate your purchase, and we also appreciate you proving that you have way too much money. Thank you, Jacob."
So it's 44 mil. It actually doesn't really look like a 44 mil job, does it? It looks a bit smaller. So I might bring back an old favourite, but without any theme things. Guess the price. What do we think it is? And I actually don't know what the price is. What do we think it is?
I mean, all I can do is take the words Jacob and Co., which means overpriced, tourbillon, which means overpriced, and a gimmicky feature, which means overpriced. So
and then times it by 2.
Well, I'm going to throw 500,000 for each gimmick, so I'm going 1.5 million.
Really? Woo! Okay, Brian.
Well, I'm going to also assume that the colors in there are some sort of gemstone that we don't know about because we didn't do any homework, because why do homework? So I'm going to say 2.1 million for one more $500,000 gimmick plus some profit.
Wow. Okay, let's see what the boys think.
Ronnie, Reggie, hello?
Yeah,
no.
Ronnie. Woof. Reggie.
Yeah.
Woof, woof. Okay, so one says 500, one says 1,000.
Yeah.
Bit low ball there. You don't know your watches, son. You need to stick with me a bit. Okay, well, I'm going to go with 985,000. So let's have a look. Okay, before we do, let's ask the audience how much for this. Let's scroll the watch down again, just in case you just joined.
I mean, I'd love to see the back of it because obviously there's probably a tourbillon in there that we can see somewhere. But
I would think I'd want the tourbillon right in your face if it's going to be the money that I think it is.
Yeah, so but I don't want you to roll too much and cheat and get us the price.
For those that don't, for those that don't understand,
on my side, he thinks 1.5 million.
Yeah,
Chile is going low ball with 780. Watch Apprentice 875. Muhammad's goes 150K. Oh boy!
Really? Muhammad's do you know somewhere you can? Yeah, crikey!
I think.
Wow.
And for those that don't understand the Mancunian accent, Tickers was asking you to guess what the approximate retail price of this thing is.
Yeah, Dan says £14.50. Wow, you can put a pound sign there, so it's no mistake. He's not saying $14.50, £14.50. Wow.
I mean, that's about as much as I would pay for it, so he's kind of right.
What would I rather have, 6 rolls of hobnobs or this? I'd rather have the 6 rolls of hobnobs.
Oh, there's your back. There we are. There's the back of it. You got a tourbillon and 2 batteries. Old joke, by the way, if anyone thinks. Tickers don't know what he's talking about. He said he's got batteries. It's an old joke. 2 batteries and a tourbillon.
Does it have two separate? Oh, it's probably one's a winder and one's a time setter. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
One's got a little like hands on it, and I mean, I'll take back a little bit of my angry criticism. That's kind of cool that it's got an interesting way of winding it. So at least it's not an ETA movement in there or something. So it's, Jacobs and Co. is way overpriced, but at least there's something original in there.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Right, here we go. Let's just see. Mostly hidden marble. Yeah, you'd want that tourbillon in your face, wouldn't you? Not that you can possibly do it, could leave the whole state of it. I mean, it's hidden away. What's the point? Nah, let's go. Okay. Oh, here we go. 18 karat rose gold, guys. 280,000. Bargain.
Huh. Okay. I mean,
limited to 101 pieces.
I mean, I have to say I'm surprised by the price. I mean, it's 280,000 for a tourbillons with a
tourbillon, an 18
feature.
karat rose gold tourbillon.
Yeah, it's still ugly as hell, but
it's cheaper than.
Yeah.
At least it's cheap.
Yeah, it's 5 times cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
Absolutely. How much will it be on Joma Shop when they can't sell but 10 of them?
That's right. Now, a King Seiko. This is quite nice. I do like the. So I just spotted this earlier. I thought I need to look at this dial on this. Do we laugh at that?
Super chat.
Dodger 10. What's that currency, please?
Polish.
Oh yeah, Polish. What? Oh, love it. You got the PL bit for Polish, but you don't know what the N is, do you? I know.
No. Poland.
Polish, whatever. Just got home to buy the doggies a bone. Thank you very much. They didn't move an inch. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Dodger. They will be entirely grateful, trust me. Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
So is this King Seiko? Is this a new one? Because that's a
this
very
is King
interesting...
Seiko as opposed to Grand Seiko. I didn't know where do King Seiko sit in the lineup.
I'll give you a hint. There's a King Seiko in this box. But that's for another day.
Okay. I must admit, I am liking this a lot just by looking at it. I'm liking the dial. I'm liking that strap as well.
Yeah. Well, the history of that for you tickers is that initially Seiko made a competition to the higher end branches of Seiko to make the best watch. And the two branches were King Seiko and Grand Seiko. And I guess, however they decided who was the winner, Grand Seiko won, and that sort of eliminated King Seiko. And at that point, King Seiko really went away. But now, of course, they're kind of bringing it back because, it's too hard to make up new things, so we just reinvent old things. But
so
I agree
where we get 10 new Grand Seiko or Grand Seiko watches a week or whatever they do, Seiko, we're going to get another 10 King Seikos a week.
Probably. I mean,
dials.
That dial actually looks a lot like that one weird Norcane dial they released about 2 or 3 years ago. And,
it's very nice.
The part I like about it best is that weird strap.
I love that strap. That strap, the texture on the strap looks like a sofa in my granddad's house years ago. I love that strap. I love that strap. It's all part of it. The colour of it. It's an unusual colour, isn't it? How many watches get a cream strap? You'd expect this watch to have a boring black strap, wouldn't you? That is nice.
I need a family tree or an organizational chart of where Seiko 5 prospects, Grand Seiko, King Seiko, Creedor, and whoever else. I need to know how the hell do they all line up? Somebody's got to somebody's got to explain this shit to me.
Have you just read this, Brian? Have you just read this, Patrick? Now, because you just look at this. Exactly what you said. Look at this. Yeah. King Seiko faded into oblivion until it was revived in 2020.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tickers, I'm a watch nerd. I know all this stuff.
Good stuff. Might try and be a watch nerd myself one day. Oh, love it. Very nice.
But what I've heard is that the new editions of King Seikos do not live up to the reputation of the old King Seikos. So to answer Brian's question, kind of, sort of, I mean, theoretically, King Seiko would be a notch under Grand Seiko, and Kraydor would be a notch above Grand Seiko. But I don't think Kraydor is above Grand Seiko anymore, and King Seiko probably isn't much better than a Prospex these days. So, I think they're all in the same pile, but Grand Seiko's king.
This is beautiful. I mean, look at the detailing on that dial. That is beautiful. Look at that. That is just beautiful. I like that a lot.
It's fantastic. It's detailed as well as all the other Prospex, Grand Seiko, King Seiko, Creedors, whatever's. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's going to come down to that price. I mean, if that is a $2,000 to $3,000 watch, which is still pretty expensive, I'm okay. If they go into some $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 realm, well, then they're just crazy.
We'll just say I mean, nice that the bracelet is. I prefer it on the strap. If you have a strap option, everyone says take the bracelet up. Some balls to it. I wouldn't care. I'd take the strap option if that strap was the option, because it looks very nice on that strap. It looks classy on that strap. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's brilliant.
Another super chat.
Why am I missing this? Oh, more bone money. Thank you very much, Dodger. More Polish nerds. 50 Polish nerds. Thank you.
Oh, that's what
more bone money. UK prices are crazy. Thank you. Sorry, what was that, guys?
Oh, I was saying I needed the translation. I didn't know what a PLN was, but that's a Polish currency?
It's Polish currency, yeah, but we don't know what the N stands for, so we're just going, yeah.
Polish nerds.
Nuts.
We don't know.
You made that up, Brian?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Very well
Just
done,
like most of the stuff I say.
I almost believed you for the second.
It's actually for those that want to learn, it's actually the Polish zloty, ZLOTY, but it's shortened PLN.
So let's have a look. Oh, so there's the back of it. King Seiko, water resistance, 5 bar, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's not encouraging. I'm not loving it on hide the movement.
I'm not loving it on the bracelet as much as the strap. I'll be honest with you. Ooh.
Yeah, the bracelet steals all the style, and I saw Robert Wood. He commented, "Does King Seiko use the Seiko Presage movement?" I don't know, but that sounds like that would be right. I don't think it's actually a special movement. I think they're just using the name King Seiko, and as I said, it's kind of a disappointment to what King Seiko was. So I don't know if I'm a big fan of the current ones. I'll give you a hint. The one I just bought, it's a classic. It's old school.
Okay. What movement's like to be in this then? It's not that posh NH35 one, is it?
No, it won't be. It won't be anything like that. It'll probably be like a 6R or something, or maybe even 6S. But I don't know.
So I'm gonna guess 3,750 English.
You're probably right.
We'll just
if
convert
I'm going to guess, I'm going to kind of go in your ballpark. I think it's probably about 3,500, even though I don't think it should cost more than 2,000, 2,500. So my vote is 3,500, but I'm mad at it.
Okay, Brian?
I'm going to guess it's 1,500 rolls of hobnobs.
Okay. Ronnie? 4 packets of biscuits. And Reggie doesn't want to answer. So Max says 2,654.
Reggie said it's worth one good sniff of a bum.
Yeah, he's moved his head away around now. He's probably been gassed out. So Thomas says 3K. Any more guesses, folks? 3,000 dog bones. Interesting. Sorry, they aren't performing for you tonight, guys. But we'll keep the cam on each week, and we'll see. We're bound to have them playing around at one day. What I actually might do is give them sometime a Kong for them to eat. And hopefully they eat it there, but they might take it away with them. You might not get to see them. You have a Kong toy filled with food, but they don't always eat it in there. They walk around with it. So, okay. So Chili Badger says 1,200 quid. And Watch Apprentice says 3,500. Van Luck says $1 Bob.
Who's hosting The Price is Right these days? I haven't. Is that show still on the air?
Yeah, I think,
no. Is it?
Drew Carey, I think, is hosting it.
Oh, is he still doing it? But yeah, I love when someone comes in and does $1. That's great.
Yeah.
The joke was lost on me. Okay, so let's reveal the price. 3,500 euros.
And that's euros.
Limited
That's
edition, 600 pieces. So it comes with the stainless steel bracelet and the leather strap.
Okay, well, hey, okay. At least that's nice of them to include both. But I mean, that's $1,500 more than it should be.
So it's got the 6L35 movement in. Isn't that the posh NH35? Like I said, 6L35. Okay.
I'll wait next week for their next limited edition and see if I like that next one better.
Yeah. There'll always be another one next week, won't there?
How much is a roll of hobnobs?
Oh, don't know. Chocolate covered or normal?
Normal.
Don't know. I only like the chocolate covered ones. Right. What else have we got? We've got this. You'll see this. No, not. Still got something different, aren't we? Okay, we need to stop and share again because it's not come out with right. Okay, let me.
I think we'd do better with super chats if the dogs were full screen and we just sat here.
You think so? Bless. Yeah. Okay, so new dials for the PRX.
Oh boy.
Sorry, we're just keeping it real here. We can't all have the money that you've got, Brian, and buy all these fancy watches. We've got to keep it real.
I don't have it anymore.
Okay, so we've got. What do we think of these? What do we?
I lost my money in a backpack full of watches.
Well, he's branching out, isn't he? Did you see his latest video that he wants to go and help anybody out with their social media?
Oh my God. I left a comment on that video and somehow my comment got erased, which completely doesn't make sense to me because everyone else is calling him a crook and a scam artist and those aren't getting erased. And mine was just some sarcastic, kind of jerky troll comment that wasn't even that mean. And they erased mine. I was like, what? That's not fair.
Okay, so I presume this is one of the new colors. Do we like this color?
That's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, from what I know of this one is, they already released this, but they released it in the bigger size, and so now they're releasing the same two watches in the 35 millimeter size, which, because it's a PRX and it wears a little bit wide, it fits a smaller wrist. So same colors, just a smaller size. probably aimed towards, the Asian market or the ladies market, and no big deal for me.
Okay.
All right, that's it from now on. Every week when we do this show, I want an updated price on the standard roll of hobnobs. That way we can see how the market's going.
Now, I do not like that color at all. Sorry, that is just no. That doesn't do anything for me at all.
For $600, you can rock a gold AP / date wannabe, and it's a good looking watch for the price.
Yeah, I mean, people who are into watches, you could rock up at a do somewhere, and if people would be impressed for a degree if they didn't know the watches.
I mean, my AC guy outside who's repairing it right now is wearing an Invicta with an exposed balance from the front, so an open heart, and I would have had a lot more respect for the guy if he was wearing a
Really? PRX. Can you get him on the screen? Can you get him here so we can rip the shit out of him?
I mean, I really want him to fix my AC, so.
Oh, see, no, you can get somebody else. There's plenty of AC air conditioning.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I mean, if he just comes in here, fine. But if we're gonna rip the shit out of him, well, that probably won't work for me.
Well, there's actually two benefits to the repairman having an Invicta. One, he's not overcharging you and buying extravagant things. Yeah. And two, he won't be able to keep track of how long he's been here because the damn thing won't keep time.
Well, the first one I'm going to argue with, because he is replacing a fiberglass box that water spilled in for like $700.
Yeah, listen, mate, he wears an Invicta. He's going to get a hooky one from Wish. He's going to get a hooky one from Wish, or he's going to get one on eBay that someone's done a late, like a print of, you can a 3D print of, and he's going to bring it to you, and it's cost him 80 quid on eBay. And he's going to say, do you know what, Patrick? These are 700 quid, but today you can have it for 450. And it's cost him 70 or 80 quid from Wish.
Well, I just hope that
because he wears an Invicta.
Yeah, well, I hope he did the buy two get four free deal that they always offer at the Invicta store. So he probably.
But yeah, just remember that Invicta was £4,000, and it's been reduced down to $99.99. Just remember that. It's a $4,000 watch he's wearing. He will tell you that.
100% true.
Excellent. Right. Let's go back and have a look at the cheese. Okay, so are we gonna guess what these have these PRX have they changed the price on these PRX? Or
I don't think so. Price? I mean, I don't know the exact. I mean, these are the automatic version. I bought the quartz version, but this I think they're like $700.
Yeah, 695, and the PV. Hold on, PVD gold version.
Guaranteed they actually turn your arm green.
Hang on a minute. Sorry, I always thought PVD was black.
No, you can do it in other colors.
You don't know the color? Okay, so it's PVD. Okay. That's $825.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. I mean, hey, I can't knock the PRX. I mean, for what you get, it's a pretty decent watch.
Yeah, I've tried one on. It's quite nice. I've just done a review on the Christopher 12. I wouldn't show it you, but it's in the box ready to be picked up because they need it back. And that is like a lot more expensive PRX. It's like 1,500 quid, but it has gone up a notch in the quality. It really is good quality, the 12. Purple dial one. I'll have the video coming out in a week or so. So I've got to edit it and everything, but it's really, really nice. Nice watch. And its closest rival really is the PRX.
I mean, I forget what his name is, the guy on Instagram who calls out all the watch crimes and stuff like that. He made a little post about the 12 versus the Japek Antarctique, and I mean, he was actually giving mad credit to the 12 because the 12 is actually thinner and just kind of more sport designed, and so obviously for $1,500 for the titanium version versus $25,000 for the Antarctique. That's a hell of a savings.
Yeah, well, Sam from Casual Watch, he had the light blue one, which is very, very close to that other watch. That the light blue, the baby blue one. Very, very, very close to it. So, right, what else have we got going on? And finally, let's just see what else we've got here. See what else we've got along with the teas, though. Didn't have many more to look at, so let's just pick it. Let's just pick another random one to have a discussion on. Anything take your fancy there?
Well, the one right there in the center, what do you guys think about that white ceramic Zodiac?
Well, have I missed it?
So it's up a little bit.
Sorry, where we're looking? Oh, the ceramic one,
Yeah.
the Seawolf.
No,
I'm not a fan. I think was it Dave from Scottish Watches? Was it? I think he was rocking one of them on his show a couple of weeks ago. I'm not so. I'm not. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool.
To be absolutely honest,
I like that green, the limey green, and I said limey. Sorry.
I don't like the. I think the finish, the plastic finish, it looks worse than a Moonswatch finish. It just looks cheap. It looks cheap. The finish, that plastic finish, it doesn't. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, hey, I guess that can happen.
The color scheme is kind of okay. The green and the green in the middle, and the orange on the outside. But I just think that the plastic case. Is it plastic? The plastic case to me just looks cheap. So I don't know what kind of price. I don't know if anyone knows the price on these. So let's scroll down and have a look a bit about the watch. Hope we don't get to the price before we can guess. It's gonna be interesting. I have no idea what price these are at all. Okay, so the orange one.
I definitely know the price, so I'll keep myself out of it.
Okay, well, I think the other two look better than the green and the orange one slightly, but I still think the case looks cheap. The plastic. I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't do it anything for me. Oh, it's got the price there anyhow, guys. $1,795. Really? Are you having a bubble? Nah. Okay, STP 111 costs C spec, but still, no, I'm not having that for that at all. Hang on a minute, I haven't even shared the bloody screen. Am I getting crap at this, aren't I? Are you still seeing this?
Well, yeah, we're seeing the watermelon version. You're probably seeing the 3 different colors.
Yeah. All right, just hang on a minute. I thought it was. The problem is not having a big screen, you see. I only have to keep coming out of here to go to it. Just bear with us a second. You can't hear you because I'm on my headphones and
they can hear me all right. They're just ignoring me.
Oh, okay.
Man, there's Zonk. Did you Benadryl them before the show?
No, they've just been running around like idiots all day, and then they just sleep. Right, so hopefully you can see now the three colours here.
Yeah, as soon as you scroll up or down.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the other 3 colours.
Mm-hmm.
So out the 3, if I had to pick one, it'd probably be the middle one for the colours. But I still don't like the plastic case.
Well, I think the blue is the most common. I think that one's almost sold out, and I'm probably on Team Watermelon. I like the one on the far right just because I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Would you pay $1,795 for them?
No.
Would I? Maybe, but I've already got a Zodiac, and my rules are pretty much 1 per brand. So.
Really? Honestly.
Well, I mean, unless there's something really special about it. I mean, obviously, if it's some limited edition and you're never going to get it, I'm happy to have multiples. But for a watch that's relatively normal, yeah, I only want one of a brand. I'll spend my money on another brand just so that I can dip my fingers in many ponds.
Okay. So STP 111 movement, cost C spec. Oh well, they don't give much about it, have they? But no, I don't. I'm just not. Let's have a look. Have they got any comments from the rest of the guys? Okay, Matt. Yeah, we've got a few people flying
Whole
here.
Milk's not a fan. He says the price is getting away with murder. That's the only comment on it.
We're having a big chat about the prices of hobnobs.
Oh, see, okay, that's more
Yeah,
important.
Brian's
Oh,
still
Matt
in the
H.
chat with hobnob talk.
Matt H says not for me. It looks like Bertie Bassett's watch.
I don't know who Bertie Bassett is. Who is that?
Bertie Bassett. It's a cartoon character. And I'd remind us, Matt. Sorry, who's Bertie Bassett, mate? I can't remember. Just Google him. We have something called Google. Put
But
pictures in.
they make that green one in their regular like metal case, and the watermelon color is very popular. And I think the white with that just adds a little bit of personality to it. I mean, I get what you're saying, where white ceramic does kind of look plasticky, and it, I guess, definitely makes it sort of a summer watch. But I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah, licorice all sorts. Bertie Bassett, licorice all sorts. Yeah, thank you, Brian. Yes, not too impressed with them. Right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Listen, thank you everyone for joining us again. It's been brilliant. It's getting back into it. Sorry, things have been a bit clunky and a bit slow, but we haven't done this live streaming bit for a while. I'm really enjoying it. It's good to have everybody back. Thank you for everybody joining in, tuning in. Thank you for Chili for being admin. Not that we need it. We've got some lovely people watching and no idiots, which is really good. And I shall be back next week. The first show is still up from last week, where we have got an announcement of a Red Bar event in Brighton. At the moment, the place is not being disclosed, or if you have joined, you know where it is. Please don't tell anybody where it actually is in Brighton. It will be released at a later date. You have to be a Red Bar member, but you can go on the Red Bar site and join and be a Red Bar member. And then you can join that. You can go to that event. It's between 1 in the afternoon and 6 in the evening on a Saturday in September. Sorry, I can't remember. About 3 weeks after the BQ.
Ticker's very important news. The dogs have switched positions.
Oh, yes, they have. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, I missed it. I didn't even see.
Full screen on the boys.
Full screen on the boys. Let's just put full screen on the boys. There we are. There's the boys. Sorry you can only see Ronnie's arsehole. I do apologise. Yes, there's the boys. Watch your pension. Thanks, John, Brian, Patrick, and the Krays. They'll come and have you if you don't thank the Krays. They'll have you. Yes, so you've got the event coming up in September. What else is happening? Did a video launch on a new Christopher Ward colours last week. We go and watch that, and look out for 2 videos coming on 2 Christopher Ward watches in the next week or so, and an unboxing next week, which should have been today, but it never arrived. So we've got a lot of stuff going. So watch Prentice, you're going to the show. Yeah, there's a good chance if we can get a dog sitter sorted, I should be hopefully at the Red Bar event. Gonna sort out the boys, unless they allow me in the hotel with them. I don't know. That's an idea. They're very well behaved. Don't chew watches or anything. They just They're completely different when they're out with people. I mean, Brian's met them. They're good boys, aren't they?
Yeah, they
just
occasionally
don't.
slip their lead, but
Oh yeah, oh god, yes, and just don't do anything. Just sit there.
yeah,
Yeah, in the middle of play. Yeah, but they don't scrap. They don't even play fight when they're with somebody. They're just very very calm. 16th of September. Thank you, Watch Prentice. So yeah, Red Bar event, 16th of September. It's the best of British. So it's got Fears, Farah, Christopher Ward, Studio Underdog, Elliot Brown, and a load of others. I can't remember. Sorry, I've got it written down. But what's it? I'm not here for the dogs. Oh, thank you, Thomas. They said to me now their favourite food is human beings called Thomas. Right, I'm gonna go, everybody. Thank you so much to my wonderful panel. Thank you to Patrick. Thank you to Mr. Air Conditioning Man. I hope you told him to tune in while he's busy doing your air conditioning.
No, he's suffering in the Amazon rainforest that is my backyard.
He can learn. Well, he needs to wear an Invicta. Just make him join the channel and watch about watches. You know what I mean? That's what he needs to do. And if he ever wants to take a hammer to the Invicta live, get it sorted. we can get that sorted. Could be quite interesting. Thank you to the Krays for being so entertaining. And once again, thank you to Muhammad Ali for the super chat and to Dodger for the 2 super chats. Thank you so much. Happy birthday once again to Muhammad Ali. You are a legend. Thank you. And we shall bid you farewell, and we will see you next week. Good night, all.